You think I want to make you pay for stealing my life?
Mio cuore d'artista.
Because I won't tell you both?
Idealista.
Another Simple Favor is a sequel to A Simple Favor 2018, which was kind of a banger, stylish, a bit goofy, mysterious and funny. Paul Feig, the director, said they wanted to go bigger with the sequel, and they sure did. Another Simple Favor 2025 is even more cringy, more stylish and goofier. The mystery and plot twists totally don't make sense, but it's funny and easy to watch. On top of that, it's great for learning modern American English vocabulary. It's also perfect for training your listening skills with American accents, pronunciation, and fast-paced speech. Anna Kendrick is known for speaking really fast, and actually, most of the actors talk fast in the film. If you missed the English lesson with A Simple Favor, the first film, don't forget to check it out. In case you'd like to know more about the both films, there are the reviews made with B1 level vocabulary for your reading and listening practice. Since the movie is new, we are not going to watch it until the very end. We'll leave the mystery unsolved, but we'll cover the half of the film so you can enjoy it in English. So today, we'll combine vocabulary and listening practice and learn lots of new words and idioms and phrases. First, you'll be given explanations of the vocabulary which will be missing in the subtitles and which you'll have to catch. If you need to listen to the clip more than once, go back and replay it until you hear the words clearly. There is also a recap vocabulary exercise in the end of the lesson to check your knowledge and help you speak English more confidently. That's why you should stay with me until the very end and let's have fun together.
Hi moms, Stephanie here. Welcome back to another Italian Odyssey episode.
The phrase means a previously unsolved case is reopened or solved because new evidence or testimony comes to light, especially when a suspect or witness changes their story or decides to cooperate.
Episode of A Pinch of Murder, your one-stop shop for hot home tips and cold case flips.
A cold case is a criminal investigation, usually a serious crime like murder, that has not been solved and is no longer actively being investigated due to lack of evidence. Example, the police reopened a 20-year-old cold case after new DNA evidence was found. To flip means to change or reverse something suddenly. In criminal slang, it can also mean someone switches sides or gives new information, especially a witness or a suspect who starts cooperating with police. Example, the suspect flipped and gave the police all the details of the robbery. The first missing word means a sudden and strong increase in number or amount. The following phrase means to start watching or listening to a TV or radio program.
I'm really thrilled with the recent surge in viewers, even if most of you are just tuning in to see if I die. I'm really thrilled with the recent surge in viewers, even if most of you are just tuning in to see if I die.
So, a surge in viewers means a lot more people started watching something in a short period of time. Example, there was a surge in viewers after the shocking plot twist in episode 5. Tune in is often used when encouraging people to watch something at a certain time. Example, millions tuned in to watch the final episode of the series.
Still on the romantic island of Capri.
The next phrase means looking back now and understanding something better.
Frankly, wishing I knew, even in poco Italiano. In hindsight, because it might help with the police. In hindsight, because it might help with the police.
In hindsight is usually used when you realize what was right or wrong after it already happened. Example, in hindsight, I shouldn't have trusted him. There is also a phrase with hindsight. Both phrases mean the same thing and are often used interchangeably. However, in hindsight is more common in everyday speech. With hindsight is a bit more formal and used in writing or analysis.
A lot of you have been asking why I would put myself in this situation in the first place.
In this context, this phrase means hypocritical or ironic.
Which is pretty rich, because, you were all singing a different tune a few days ago. Which is pretty rich, because, you were all singing a different tune a few days ago.
Stephanie is pointing out that the viewers are now being critical or questioning her, even though just a few days ago that same audience had a positive attitude or supported the situation. So, pretty rich is a sarcastic way to call someone out for being inconsistent or two-faced.
I did not kill Emily's husband. For those of you who are just joining us, let me fill you in on how we got here.
How are you doing so far? If you are enjoying the listening practice, don't forget to give me the like and subscribe to the channel. With just this short introduction, we already got mystery and suspicion. Not bad for a beginning. Stephanie is in Capri, somehow accused of murdering Emily's husband. She's still running the blog she started in the first movie, but now it's become a true crime blog after she exposed Emily's fake death and the murder of Emily's own sister. Emily was sentenced to prison, leaving her son in the care of her husband, Sean. But now, years later, after a tragic event during her cold case investigation, Stephanie has lost her enthusiasm.
You haven't posted a video in months and you have a book coming out.
This expression means to quickly return to your normal state, energy, or activity after a break, a problem, or something difficult.
Look, I know you went through quite a shock, but it's time to spring back. The moms of... But it's time to spring back.
I wrote a book.
You did.
When you talk about objects, you can say, it springs back after I press it down, so it bounces back to its shape. When you talk about people, they spring back after being quiet, inactive, tired, or upset, so they kind of become themselves again. In the American slang, this word means to fail badly or drop very quickly in success, popularity, or quality.
Why'd you take her channel down? Was it tanking?
No. The numbers were good. She's tragic.
Was it tanking?
No. The numbers were good.
To tank is like saying something is going downhill fast. For example, a show, product, business, or performance. Used to tank when talking about a movie or TV show losing viewers, a product not selling, someone performing very poorly, a company losing money fast.
Please help me welcome full-time mom.
This word means a person who solves mysteries or investigates crimes, like a detective.
Part-time cold case sleuth and breakout true crime writer, Stephanie Smothers. Mom, part-time cold case sleuth and breakout true crime writer.
It can be a real detective or someone who just likes solving mysteries. Sleuth is used in more advanced English. It's level C1. It's less common in everyday English and often appears in books, mysteries, or films. The first word is the legal document that orders someone to go to court. The second word means information or objects that show something is true, especially used in a crime or investigation. The last one means to secretly or unfairly change something.
You'll be getting a subpoena soon. They found possible evidence tampering in my case. You'll be getting a subpoena soon. They found possible evidence tampering in my case.
Subpoena orders to go to court to testify, speak as a witness, or bring documents or evidence to court. They found possible evidence tampering in my case. Evidence is proof of something, either information or things. Tamper with something is to mess with something in a bad way, usually to cheat, damage, or mislead. This idiom means to let someone start fresh, like nothing bad ever happened.
Emily, why are you here?
I mean, you lit my life on fire, but you saved me. You gave me a clean slate. That's why You saved me. You gave me a clean slate.
Give someone a clean slate is used when someone made mistakes but you want to give them another chance. When starting a new job, relationship, or school without judging the past. When someone wants to move on and improve. It's like wiping a chalkboard clean, starting over.
Thanks to you, I'm getting married. Will you be my maid of honor? I was the best thing that ever happened to you. We both know it.
This word means to forcefully push someone to do something or ignore their feelings or opinions.
You wrote a book based on me. You need me.
You can't just come in here and bulldoze me, Emily. I'm not as nice as I used to be. You can't just come in here and bulldoze me, Emily. I'm not as nice as I used to be.
Bulldoze someone means being too aggressive, controlling, or not listening. It's used when someone pressures another person to agree or decide quickly, when someone talks over others or makes decisions without asking, when a person controls the conversation or situation too much. It can happen in relationships, at work, in arguments, etc.
I'll see you 9 a.m. Wednesday, my fiance's private plane. Oh, and if you don't come...
The first expression means to destroy someone in court in a powerful way, like financially, professionally, or completely ruin their reputation. The following expression means clear and official permission that I gave in writing.
I'm gonna have to sue you into oblivion for using my name and likeness without my express written consent. I'm gonna have to sue you into oblivion for using my name and likeness without my express written consent.
Sue is to take someone to court, usually to ask for money or justice. Oblivion is total destruction, being forgotten, or wiped out. So together, sue into oblivion is legally destroy someone so badly they're left with nothing or disappear from public life. Express is clearly stated, not just suggested or assumed. Consent is permission or agreement. So, express written consent means, I clearly said yes, and I put it in writing. This phrase is common in legal language, contracts, or warnings, especially when someone needs permission to use your name, content, image, property. This advanced word means in a way that seems believable or reasonable.
Can she sue me?
Plausibly.
Just go to Capri.
Shut up, Darren. Can she sue me?
Plausibly.
Just go to Capri.
Shut up, Darren.
Plausibly is not proven true but could be true. Use it when you want to describe an excuse, explanation, or theory that sounds believable, a situation that makes sense even if it's not confirmed. This slang expression means to contact or ask the people you usually rely on for information, help, or resources.
Well, she's definitely up to something.
I hit up all my sources. No one knows anything about this fiancé of hers. I hit up all my sources. No one knows anything about this fiancé of hers.
Hit up is to contact or reach out to, often casually or quickly. Example, I didn't know the answer, so I hit up my sources to double-check the facts. Use it in casual conversations, especially when you're asking friends or connections for help or info.
I believe you're doing great at practicing your listening. If you'd like to have more exercises for your vocabulary building, download the printable sheets that include the flashcards and exercises from today's lesson. It's totally free. Click the link in the description and have fun.
Di sete non morire, l'acqua da venire.
Who the hell is Emily marrying?
I know how this sounds, but
The core meaning of this expression is about making a conscious effort to become better at something.
murdering her sister really upped Emily's game.
Do you know how that sounds?
Murdering her sister really upped Emily's game.
Do you know how that sounds?
Up one's game is often used when you realize you need to do better or compete at a higher level, kind of taking things to the next level. Example, I need to up my game if I want to pass the English fluency test.
Oh, how'd you meet Dante?
I moved to Rome for a minute when I was in my 20s.
The first word is a private romantic rendezvous between lovers. The next one is used to express unhappiness, pity, or concern.
I don't know, I wrote it off as a tryst. I thought he forgot about it, but alas. I don't know, I wrote it off as a tryst. I thought he forgot about it, but alas.
A tryst is a meeting between two people who are having a romantic relationship, especially a secret one. Alas is an exclamation. You say it when you want to express sadness, disappointment, pity, grief, dismay, things of that nature.
Who knows, play your cards right, I might end up dead again. You can f*** this one too. Aww.
The first phrase means to become more relaxed, less serious, or less worried about something. The next slang, a bit vulgar expression, means someone is teasing, pressuring, or criticizing you, often in a playful or sarcastic way.
I mean, this is why you brought me, right? Keep them coming.
Oh, lighten up. I am busting your balls.
I mean, this is why you brought me, right? Keep them coming.
Oh, lighten up. I am busting your balls.
If someone is overly anxious or worried about something, lighten up can be a way of telling them to relax and not let it bother them so much. Busting one's balls is usually making fun of someone, messing around with someone, giving someone a hard time. Example, dude, don't take the joke so seriously, I was just busting your balls. This idiom means to exaggerate something such as a statement, an experience, or an emotion in order to impress people.
A lovely creature.
Oh,
I told you he lays it on thick.
does he have a brother?
Oh, I told you he lays it on thick.
Does he have a brother?
Someone might be laying it on thick if they're constantly telling someone how amazing they are, even if it's not entirely true, or if they exaggerate a small problem to get attention.
This is my point. You're being in prison gave me street cred out of school.
And they got you expelled, didn't they?
This a bit rude idiom means not to be very serious and easily offended and not to want rules to be obeyed.
3 schools in 2 years.
We're just gonna have to find him a school without a stick up its ass, huh, Bubba?
3 schools in 2 years.
We're just gonna have to find him a school without a stick up its ass, huh, Bubba?
Have a stick up one's ass is the idiom that refers to someone who is overly serious, rigid, and easily offended. Example, she has a stick up her ass and likes lecturing people. Without a stick up one's ass, in contrast, describes someone who is the opposite of that. They are relaxed, adaptable, and don't get overly concerned with rules or formalities and can handle situations with a sense of humor and ease.
We've learned so much already, and if you are still here, I am proud of your eagerness to learn. Despite really being cringy, the film does have lots of modern American expressions, don't you think? And on top of that, it's visually stunning. If you love fashion, and now The Simple Favor is a must to watch for you, the designers outdid themselves. A fun fact, that crazy enormous striped summer hat you might have seen on the posters was chosen by Blake Lively herself in Italy on set at the local shop. Even though some outfits seem to be impractical in real life, they can definitely give you ideas for your own stylish looks.
I am curious, though. What did she say to you to convince you to come to this farce?
This expression means she used the threat of taking away my job or income to control me or make me do something.
A potential lawsuit, sort of dangling my livelihood over my head. Yeah, this girlfriend stuff. A potential lawsuit, sort of dangling my livelihood over my head.
Dangle is to hold something just out of reach to tempt or threaten someone. Livelihood is your job or the way you make money to live. Over my head is like a threat hanging above you. You can use this expression when someone is using your job, salary, or future security as a way to pressure you. Example, my boss knew I needed the job, so she dangled my livelihood over my head, making me work overtime without pay.
Hope.
Hello, Mother. You look different.
Child of Satan.
This idiom means to speak or act in a very angry, intense, or threatening way, often to scare or punish someone.
It's just a bit of jet lag. Now, Margaret, nobody likes to hear you go all fire and brimstone. Now, Margaret, nobody likes to hear you go all fire and brimstone.
Fire and brimstone originally comes from the Bible. It described God's angry punishment. Now, it's used when someone goes off in a loud, scary, or dramatic way, especially during a speech or argument. This expression is often colorful and dramatic, sometimes even a little funny or exaggerated. You can use this phrase when someone, like a teacher, boss, parent, or politician, suddenly becomes very strict, angry, or preachy to make a point. Example, my dad went all fire and brimstone when he saw the broken window. The following idiom means feeling completely well or healthy, typically after an illness or minor accident.
I'm sorry, she'll be right as rain after a couple of Gibsons and a nap. I'm sorry, she'll be right as rain after a couple of Gibsons and a nap.
As right as rain is always about people who feel healthy or well again. Example, you just need a good night's sleep and then you'll be right as rain again.
Maybe that's why I brought you here, to be my entertaining diversion.
The next idiom means to act shocked or offended in an exaggerated or dramatic way, especially about something that isn't actually shocking.
You know, with your whole mommy crime hour and all that pearl clutching of yours. You know, with your whole mommy crime hour and all that pearl clutching of yours.
All that pearl clutching of yours means all that fake shock you're acting out. So, clutching pearls is pretending to be morally shocked, embarrassed, or overly proper. Example, oh please, enough with all the pearl clutching, it was just a joke. You're telling someone to stop acting so shocked or offended. It's often sarcastic, humorous, or teasing, but not usually kind. It can sound a little mocking, so use it playfully with friends or carefully.
You know, if you toss me off a cliff, you'll never see Nikki again.
I'll see you later at my bachelorette party.
This phrase means to not show up for a meeting or date, especially without telling the other person.
Oh, I'm a little jet laggy, so I'm probably just gonna skip it.
If you stand me up, I will toss you off the cliff. If you stand me up, I will toss you off the cliff.
If you agree to meet someone, Like for a date or dinner, you wait and they don't come, no call, no message, just nothing. That person stood you up.
Il cuore è rivelato, l'istinto non ha mai sbagliato.
How long?
This word is used when there's a feeling that something bad is likely to happen.
What is going on with Sean?
I'm not worried about him.
That's very ominous. Say more things. What? That's very ominous. Say more things.
If you describe something as ominous, you mean that it worries you because it makes you think that something unpleasant is going to happen. This level C1. Example, there was an ominous silence when I asked about the trip. This word means a sexual fetish.
Come on, you love it. You do. Crime's your kink.
No.
You do. Crime's your kink.
No.
Kink means a sexual preference, fetish, or unusual turn-on. It's something that arouses someone or excites them sexually, especially if it's considered unconventional. In other situations, kink can mean a twist, a flaw, or a muscle cramp. The following phrase means to be very bad or not skilled at doing something.
I stopped all that. I was lousy at it.
You are not. No, you're genuinely good at it, though.
I stopped all that. I was lousy at it.
You are not.
Be lousy at something is an informal and a bit negative way to say someone isn't good at something. It's casual and sometimes critical, so it's good for informal conversations. Avoid it in formal writing. Example, he's a great guy, but he's lousy at keeping secrets.
People don't come back from the dead. Except you.
You caught me, asshole, because your instincts are fucking great.
The next expression means something that instantly kills sexual arousal or mood.
Ew, low self-esteem Stephanie is such a boner killer. Can you just go back to being cute? Ew, low self-esteem Stephanie is such a boner killer. Can you just go back to being cute?
Boner is slang for an erection. So a boner killer is something that kills an erection metaphorically or literally due to awkwardness, discomfort, or mood killing. It is a very informal and rude slang expression, so it should be used only in casual or joking situations and only with people who are comfortable with adult sexual language. You can replace it with "that's such a turn-off" or "total mood killer."
I'm very sorry for your loss.
Despite everything, Sean was a good man.
This word means cold, harsh, or heartless, especially when kindness or empathy is expected.
Not to be callous, but this solves a lot of problems for you.
Wow, that was callous. I guess it does.
Not to be callous, but this solves a lot of problems for you.
Wow, that was callous. I guess it does.
Callous means emotionally insensitive, uncaring, or showing no sympathy for others. It describes someone who doesn't seem to care about other people's feelings or suffering. Example, it might sound callous, but I don't care if he's homeless.
So Sean was killed, and as Stephanie is accused of murdering Emily's husband, it means her Dante is going to be killed as well. By who? Watch the film to find out, and we are going to have a quick recap of the idioms and phrases so you remember them well and use them correctly. Ready? It's a multiple choice exercise. Choose one right meaning out of 3.
1. In hindsight, I should have studied more for the exam. A. With confidence. B. Looking back and realizing something. C. At the last moment. B. Looking back and realizing something. 2. After the injury, she managed to spring back quickly. A. Recover quickly. B. Move slowly. C. Refuse to return. A. Recover quickly. 3. I didn't know the answer, so I hit up my sources. A. Asked my usual contacts for information. B. Criticized my friends. C. Reported the error. A. Asked my usual contacts for information. 4. If I want to win this competition, I'll have to up my game. A. Improve my performance. B. Give up. C. Relax and do less. A. Improve my performance. 5. You need to lighten up, it's just a joke. A. Relax or stop taking things so seriously. B. Turn on the lights. C. Get serious. A. Relax or stop taking things so seriously. 6. He's always busting my balls at work. A. Giving me praise. B. Teasing or pressuring me. C. Ignoring me. B. Teasing or pressuring me. 7. She laid it on thick when she complimented her boss. A. Praise someone too much. B. Be extremely honest. C. Ignore someone completely. A. Praise someone too much. 8. He's fun to be around because he doesn't walk around with a stick up his ass. A. He's not uptight or overly serious. B. He walks stiffly. C. He's angry all the time. A. He's not uptight or overly serious.
How was it? What is your score? Write in the comments your feedback about the exercises and don't forget about movie suggestions. I totally rely on your choices and preferences. Thank you for your votes in the community post for Tom Hanks movies. I am excited to present the winner. For the next lesson, the film is The Da Vinci Code. So, see you in the next video.